Good evening, and thanks for joining us for a special edition of ABC 10 News. I'm Alicia Machado. We start tonight with two wildfires burning tonight. Both are happening right now in Butte County. The Rocky Fire is burning near Lake Orville. It's burned 10 acres so far. Evacuation warnings have been lifted. And south of the Rocky Fire is the Junes Fire in the Palermo area. At last check, it's burned more than 1,000 acres, and there is 10% containment at this time. One structure was destroyed. Thankfully, evacuation warnings have been lifted for most areas. ABC 10's Garge Paul Sunga is live for us now in Butte County, tracking the Junes Fire. And Garge Paul, what's the latest happening there?
Yeah, Alicia, things got very interesting this afternoon as that fire, the Junes Fire, broke out and it was spreading erratically. Now, crews have done a very good job within the past hours of getting this fire under control, but there are still some hot spots that crews have to put out, and you can take a look at. This is one of them. What you're taking a look right there, that is a structure that was burned from this fire, and you can see the cars and then the garage. We're told this was a agriculture outbuilding, and this was destroyed during this fire, and that structure that's right behind it, that is a residential structure, CAL FIRE says. That was saved. It is believed that fire started in this area and it kind of spread south and southeast. So fire crews tell us when they arrived, the fire burned 5 to 6 acres and it was moving at a very fast rate. At one point, they were telling us it was moving at a dangerous rate of spread and heading south and southeast of 4 Junes Way and Palermo Huncut Highway, which is south of Palermo and Oroville. CAL FIRE says multiple homes and sheds were threatened, and that is why they had to issue evacuation orders. But within an hour or two, they quickly got a handle on this fire, and only that agriculture outbuilding, they tell us, was destroyed, and a few other vehicles. So those orders were decreased to warnings. And so here's what CAL FIRE Incident Commander said about the challenges they face with this fire and are currently facing.
The biggest challenge here is access going through fences with a fast-moving grass fire. Right now, our biggest challenge is getting the bulldozer lines, our containment lines, all the way around the fire. There is some difficult terrain out there and some rocky areas that we're having a little bit of a hard time with.
And so CAL FIRE believes the fire may have started in this area and then spread, and it was burning dry grass, and the winds helped fuel it a little bit. The winds weren't as strong as we've seen in other places, but they're still trying to investigate exactly how this fire started. But CAL FIRE says the message from this fire that people have to make sure to remember is that defensible space is going to be key, especially when that fire is coming towards your property. And also, if fire crews and police ask you to evacuate, it is best to evacuate. But right now, this fire was acting very erratically. But good news this evening is that they were able to mostly get it under control. But right now, they're just making sure to get that containment up. Reporting live from Butte County, I'm Garge Paul Sunga, ABC 10.
Glad to hear firefighters have that under control, and some important reminders from you. Thank you, Garge Paul. All right, we want to turn things over now to Devin Truby. This comes as some areas are preparing for a red flag warning.
They are, Alicia. It's the first red flag warning of the season, and we really need to applaud those firefighters on the Junes Fire because conditions are prime for fire starts. We have high winds and we have humidity, and that's why we're seeing that red flag warning go into effect at 11 p.m. this evening. It's going to last until Monday at 8 p.m., even seeing some lingering fire weather into Tuesday as we have the winds being one of the biggest factors. A little bit calm over the evening, so that's a nice break for firefighters to get to that cleanup. But here's the area that we are concerned about for our red flag warning west of I-5. So that is not the city of Sacramento nor the county, but it starts for Yolo County. And even though we're not included in the red flag, we still have an elevated fire danger. So here are the wind speeds picking up Sunday in the evening hours. Now we do get an onshore flow, so that'll be a cooler, more damp wind, which will be nice overnight Sunday and Monday, but then wind gusts pick right back up to about 20 miles per hour on Monday and then lingering into Tuesday as well. So any fires that do pop up have the potential to just spread so quickly. Also, a contributing factor is the humidity. As we see, humidity is going to be between 10 and 15% during the day, both Sunday and Monday. Again, overnight relief with that humidity jumping up to the 20s and 40s, but these are prime fire start conditions, Alicia.